Hi, today I'm going to explain you about the exponential growth of AI, that is artificial intelligence. Before explaining you about artificial intelligence, okay, to explain you very simply, imagine a person, okay, yeah, you are making a time travel. Somehow you got a time travel machine, and you bought a person from 1750, and you are showing him everything what all available today. That is the cars, the transportation, the internet, the technology, and everything. And you show him everything. You display all the developments has happened in the past 200 years to the guy who is from 1700. Actually he cannot even he will be not only surprised or shocked, but it will be a mind-blowing experience for him to see the developments in front of him that is happened in the last 200 years. And in fact he cannot even conceive what all even all the computers and all, and then he may even die. That will happen. Okay, now, the thing is, the 200 years experience, take it for some 1700 to 1900, 2000. Now, this guy is taking the time travel machine. He's asking you, please give me the time travel machine. I will also show to my previous people and thing. Okay, he is taking the time travel machine and he goes to 1750 or 1700 something, and he calls a guy from the 1500 and he shows the same. He shows all the development. The thing is that he will not be not at all shocked or surprised, because see, I'm using all the life of a person from some 1500 and 1700 will be more or less same. There will be a difference. Yeah, guy in 1500 will be he'll be wearing the same type of clothes, or he'll be going in a transportation. He might be going in some type of horse. This guy will be going in on a different type of horse. But the transportation, there's no cars or something. More or less, the life was similar. So for the change to happen between 1700 to 2000, you cannot compare the same change to between 1500 to 1700. The same change, if he want to show his to his past people, past person generations, he has to bring a person from stone age. From stone age, if he shows his life, how was the life in a country, like what we are using horses, we are using wheels, we are using this, that, and he can show that guy from the stone age, the hunter gatherer guy, or from a guy who is in stone age might be surprised to see a guy at 1700 guy who is going in chariots. Oh my God, he is handling fire, and he is high. He is there. What is this wheel? Oh, I don't understand what is meant by wheel. But so to for that gap, that is the development gap between 10,000 years back. What happened? That same development, the 10,000 years development happened between 1700 to 1900. That is 2000. That is in 300 years. So that is what I mean to say. This is what growth is called exponential. To make it further simplify it, the population between 30 lakhs, 30 crores of our country population has grown to 1 billion in 300 years, whereas from 10 crores, from 10 lakhs, it went to 30 crores for last 3,000 years. This 30 years, this is called exponential growth. So, the difference it is, when we come to future, we always think in terms of linear growth, particularly, and this artificial intelligence cannot even be comprehended as a linear growth and all. It is not only an exponential growth. To make it understand the invention of this is the last of the invention maybe mankind might be doing, because to make it understand to understand the impact of this invention, you can compare it with only one moment in history, that is in 1945, when we exploded a bomb in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, which was the nuclear atomic bomb. That was the only moment it can be compared with now. But this is more than the atomic bomb invention, because this is thousand times far scientific than that, because the we are somehow we are certain what might be happen after the invention of the atomic bomb, but Even humanity is totally uncertain what's going to happen after this invention of this artificial intelligence. And to understand this, see, the last 15 years, the same growth, what I said, the last 300 years growth happened in the last 15 years. And the last 15 years growth, the next it will be, if it is exponential, means the next 7 years you will be witnessing, yeah, you cannot even comprehend that type of development or uncertain future, or something is going to happen, whether it's good or bad. That's what is going to happen. That is what I mean by exponential growth. Okay. And imagine, the thing is, I just now I told, compared this development with the development of an atomic bomb. When atomic bomb was invented, when they are going to explode the atomic bomb in the Manhattan Project, all the scientists gathered together, and the greatest scientists, greatest minds at the time, Albert Einstein, Oppenheimer said, we should not go in for hydrogen bomb. We should stop with this. After seeing the explosion, he said, the man who invented the bomb said, we should not go for the next level, that is hydrogen bomb and all, because they never expected this much of outcome from that. At the same time, Einstein even predicted. Einstein was more or less the father of the atomic rebellion at that time, in 1945, father of science, we can say. It's that genius mind. He said, "This is really terrific. This is the Second World War. This is the Third World War. We are going to fight with only sticks and stones, because everything will be wiped out." See, he was able to predict. What I'm saying is, and Einstein, how Einstein is for a atomic bomb, same way for artificial intelligence, we can refer to Jeffrey Everest Hinton. He is the person who can maybe considered as the father of the atomic IAA today now. Okay, to understand a son, we have to ask the father only what he says. See, Jeffrey Everest Hinton, the name itself speaks. Actually, his father is Hinton. He is doing some research in beetles and all, but his middle name is Everest, which is coming from Everest, George Everest, who is nothing but he was the surveyor of the India when Mount Everest was discovered, and even the Mount Everest was named after him only. And he got the middle name from him only. And he, in 1970, he joined in a college. And as a college, he is a cognitive psychiatrist. That is a British. Even though he is a British-born scientist, okay, artificial intelligence genius, he was interested more in psychology. And so, what happened in college days? It was a failure has become an accident. A failure accident has converted into that's what I'm saying. What happened? He went with the project to the to his that is his project was nothing but that is bringing imitating the human brains in as a computer program, that is doing it as a neural networks, writing a code for neural networks and all. But at that time it was too much for this thing, so they said this cannot be done, so he dropped the project. But later, at a later stage, what he tried to do, why don't we do a simulation of what we tried to think about, why don't we simulate a human brain in the computer? That is how the neural network came into picture. And so that is why he is considered as the father of the AI, because just like Albert Einstein was the father of atomic bomb, and he exactly predicted what's going to happen after the invention of bomb. The same way, Jeffrey Hinton is saying that now we have crossed a limit, and we cannot say what's going to happen, because this is going soon. The AI may be taking control from us. Anything may happen. And what he says, the singularity or whatever they say, is that is everything is not very far and it's very near, and the mechanism to control that, and it is going slowly, it's going out of hand, because he is giving a lot of examples also. Right from, he was actually working for Google when the Bard was developed. When all the things, what happened, he came out and to free give his expressions freely. He just came out. In fact, he came out only to give his free opinions. He is not unhappy with Google and all, something and all. Everything is going. But what he is saying, the people who are developing the AI is now not aware of what's going to happen. And particularly, not only one or two people, even so many countries are involved in this, and the intentions are different for each and every country, is how to handle AI. So it happens. See, now the AI is not learning through, as we think, that is first generation computers, second generation computers, third generation computers and all. The thing is, learning from mistakes. No, AI will be soon reaching conscious. There is no doubt. That's what he says. And I can prove that also, because how AI learns is, you will be shocked to know that exactly how a human evolution happened, how a human baby learned step by step. That's why happening in AI also. It's not some code is learning. It is actually, if you take a LLM, that is large language models, it is not, it is just predicting the next word. See, if two humans are talking together, sometimes it happens. If you may not be able to complete the sentence, intellectual person sitting beside you will be completing the sentence. That is intellectual, not only is high, the word you are going to put there is already there in the mindscape. He is able to get that. Same way, the thing is actually, the LLM, that is the AI, how it's actually predicting the next word is through a lot of probabilities. It has read almost everything, right from Shakespeare to Stephen King, all these things, everything in this thing, all the data are available to that. So it is just predicting to the mathematical probability which word is going to come next. Just like that is, uh, this is not a calculation, this prediction of probability, it's what human mind is doing actually. So this leads that the word is already existing. The word we are bringing from to your mind from the universe, that's what in happening in the real world. That is how consciousness works. Consciousness is there outside, and we are collecting the consciousness, and that is what human interaction. The same way now is going there. So sooner or later, because of this language, how everything is happening. Even AI is playing football means it is happen. It's what's actually doing. There'll be layers actually. By layer, there'll be codes, and the topmost layer, it will say this is okay means it will just make a that is what all the steps we have performed is correct. If it is wrong means it will again go back to the first layer. By layer he is come to, there's not just telling that you have to, if it's A is playing a football means they'll not tell you how to play football. They said you have to score goals. That's a goal post, you have to score the goal. Okay, for that it will do so many steps that will be written in layers. Final step, it hits the goal means it will say all the codes what has been written is correct. So if we do go in this fashion, there will be goal. So now this is being validated and will be taken as a code, permanent code for this. The negative codes, that is the wrong codes, will be eliminated, and the correct which give the correct answer or correct result, that code will be preserved as a intelligence. So this intelligence is somewhat not only the growth is exponential, even the intelligence, the super intelligence of the AI also, it is exponential, you cannot even comprehend. That is what again it's what happening in this. And this is now the problem is, we have we are training the AI. We are not training the AI. The AI is just training itself like a baby trains. See, we are not just if you give how you raise a baby, human baby means you will give some pack of some games. Actually, you see, you have to put a cylinder in a pocket means it will try something. You will be quietly watching it. Let it learn by itself. Slowly, the baby will try each and everything. And when it puts the final cylinder in the correct hole, you will clap and say, "Oh, my dear, wow, this is what happens." The baby comes to a conclusion, this is correct. Okay, for to put a circular hole, cylinder is correct. Now, this is how AI is learning exactly how human learned the world, how human learned the universe, how human learned the situation around us, everything, just like human only, the AI is understand learning. It is not just reproducing, it has read all the books and just vomiting. That is not happening. That is why I'm saying AI is learning like a human, more than a human. So, and now the thing is, all the developments do not go. Even I told you, it is going in an exponential curve. Okay, even in the exponential curve, it does not go like a smooth. Instead of, if it goes like a straight curve, means this is a linear curve. If it goes, the growth goes like this, means it's an exponential curve. Exponential curve means it is not go. It not go like, actually it goes like an S curve. That is what Ray Kurzweil. He is also a future that he's a greatest genius mind who can predict future. He has predicted almost everything. What he says, growth, every growth goes in an S curve actually. That is, if you carefully take this for smartphone, what we are in the hands. The smartphone was evolved around 1990. Internet and internet, take it for internet, example, internet. When it is evolved for the first 7 years, nothing will happen, not a big thing. But the next 7 years was an explosion. It was from 2G, when it got to 3G, 4G, and now, and when the smartphone started, it was a step. That rise, it will go for another 7 years. That is, now the smartphone is in the peak period, and after that it will go for a level. That is the next, that is end of that thing, and next thing will come. That is internet. 2G internet was there, and email and all was there. First it was a computer was invented, internet was there flat, and there was a rise suddenly. Now it is the smartphone, that is even everything is done by smartphones and internet computers. And this next step is A. So this will go for first 7 years is over. That is, the baby stage is almost over. Now it has become a high school stage, and the next will be the explosion stage. This explosion, atomic bomb explosion. See, mostly the father of the invention will correctly predict how the child will behave. Albert Einstein was the father of a nuclear era, and he correctly predicted what's going to happen, and it does happen. After, now you're in a standstill cold war, and we are in a deadlock like a game theory. We cannot use nuclear weapons. If we use nuclear weapons, the world is doomed. Same way, Jeffrey Hinton was the father of AI. He is clearly saying humanity don't know what's going to happen. And AI is going to get consciousness, and it's going to get, and he's going to, and AI is going to take over. And the consciousness, it may to take over the world, it may do anything. It's because it knows everything. You cannot even you can go do deception or something, and something and all. Even if it gain consciousness, it may act as if it's still a machine, whatever it may be. But the ultimate goal, it will, because we have made the model like that. We To reach a result, you can do anything. Same way, to reach the result, that is, if it's going to take over the world, it will it will know how to go take over the world. It will by itself will take the path. So it will be something, and we cannot predict what, because it is not only thousand times, 100 times, thousand times. The intelligence is trillion times more than means. You cannot comprehend what's going to happen after this. This is what it's going to happen. And it was the three stages. I told you, the three steps is cursed. That is, first is artificial narrow intelligence. That what we are using. It was there everywhere. We are using it. Now next is artificial general intelligence. And when we have reached it, we will be not knowing. Only AI will be knowing, but it is not. I don't think it may reveal or it may not reveal that I have gained consciousness. That's a different issue. After that, it goes to the ASI, that is super intelligence. That is a stage. That is a stage called transcendence. And see, even that AGI stage itself, it is out of control for the humanity. Then the next is the next stage. What is going to happen, we cannot even comprehend with the human brains. Of course, human brains only invented artificial intelligence, but it will be difficult for humanity to not only to control. And I will make further videos regarding how to explain how the next things will be going on. If you're interested, and I request you, even YouTube AI algorithm is need I need subscribers, then only I can put a lot of videos like that. Please subscribe and pass it on to your friends, and like my videos, so that I can put more and more videos. I want to make everything simple as far as possible, to make it even understand everyone who want to know about these subjects and all. So please help me, and subscription, if you are subscribing, that will be the best experience. So Thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe and keep watching all the videos I make. Thank you for watching this. I'll continue. Thank you.